For the class of 2019, Judge Barefoot Sanders Law Magnet in the School of Business and Management at the Yvonne A. Ewell Townview Magnet Center.
Good morning. I am Jacob Gonzalez from the School of Business and Management. Please stand for the posting of the colors, the pledge of the flags, and the singing of the national anthem. And now for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the Texas pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated.
Hello, my name is Margarita Nino. Welcome family, teachers, and staff. Class of 2019, we finally made it to graduation date. We have counted down through AP tests, class periods, and our final senior activities. While we may all feel a sense of relief today, I stand up here with a sense of hope about what's to come. Looking out at all of my peers, I see the best of the law magnet. I have no doubt our hard work and determination will continue into our futures. Yet, none of this would have been made possible without the continued support from those around us. First, to our parents and relatives who endlessly supported us, sorry for all the headaches, and thank you for putting up with our tantrums. To the siblings who have been there to see us pull all-nighters for projects, thank you, but beware, there's many more to come. To our faculty, teachers, and mentors, thank you for teaching us one or two things about life. 4 years ago, we embarked on a journey of self-growth together with the objective of receiving a diploma, but most importantly, of maturing into adults. Today, we stand here having accomplished both. But this did not happen all of a sudden. We can all attest to that. We had many firsts together. Our class was the first to attempt an AP government course our freshman year. We know how that went. Even then, it was not a discouragement. It was an incentive to strive for better. Later on, we were the ones inaugurating the AP capstone program at our school. Today, many of us celebrate our accomplishments there by carrying our cords. Along with this cord, we carry many others, which represent much more than just an organization. They embody our role within it. All of this attests to our academic excellence and the rigor of our school, but also our pride and involvement in other aspects of school that many of us cherish and made great memories through. Whether it be the delicious sack lunches we all crave, or the unfortunate fire drills that occurred right before a calculus test we were all ready to wing, our class has been through countless events together. Through these events, our close to failing grades and our sad, poor, and close to non-existent love lives, we have grown to know each other better than most others. Throughout our time together, one of the things that I have learned about my classmates is that most of us are first-generation high school graduates. I have seen our struggles through our courses, but most importantly, through our college applications. Yet, this struggle has been accompanied by a strong will to prosper. Today, as I stand here, I can't help but feel pride in how far we have come, and know that we can go so much further. With this pride, though, I also feel a sense of responsibility, as we all should, with the younger generations that will one day look at us for guidance. I look out into the crowds and see my nieces. Yes, now they are only a few years and a few months old, but one day I am sure that they will be in the same position we are here today, as high school graduates and future college students. When I look out, and most notably, when I picture the future, I see myself helping them write their essays, gathering their letters of recommendation, and finally, submitting their college applications. For our families, for our peers, for the success of those to come, I urge you, my fellow classmates, to do the same, to be there for others the way you would have wanted someone to be there for you. The road where we are this morning has been a long one, trailing behind us tears of stress, but most notably, tears of laughter. Today, as we prepare to begin the next stage of our lives, it is important to once again commend our parents and siblings for the gentle shoves filled with love and encouragement, our teachers for putting up with our nervous breakdowns, our raging hormones, and for dealing with our emotionally unstable hearts. Without them, we would be nothing. They are the essence that make us the people we are today. As we now prepare to venture our separate ways, I would lastly like to thank my classmates and remind each and every one of you that just like my AP Physics scores, in my heart, you're my number one.
Good morning. I would like to start off by giving gratitude to the individuals who have made me who I am. First and foremost, my parents, because they allowed me to focus on school and other things I care deeply about. To a certain degree, I could say that they spoiled me, but in a way that greatly benefited me. So gracias a mamá, papá, Abigail y Giovanni por su forma única de amarme y el tiempo que han invertido en mí. I would also like to thank every single teacher that helped me and taught me something inside or outside the classroom, especially the ones I bothered the most, because I know how annoying I can be sometimes. Even though I can't name all the friends who have made these 4 years remarkable, you know who you are. Thank you for the adventures and unforgettable memories. To all of you, you went up, you went down, you plateaued, and you broke that threshold and exceeded your own expectations. An example of this is our Valedictorian's journey to being number one, but it does not have to be academic. It could have been social, physical, mental, or whatever aspect in your life. I am happy for you all. You had good and bad experiences that have shaped who you are today. Life is not perfect, and you may regret certain things. I personally regret the lack of empathy I had in certain situations, but I am a work in progress, like most of us. Don't dwell on your success or failure. Make sure that your future is filled with only success. But wait a second, this may seem impossible, because failure is inevitable. However, it's about perspective. If you look at failure and just see it as, I'm not good enough, then yes, that's failure. However, if you assess the situation, pinpoint where you went wrong, and create a possible solution, then that's success and failure. You're smart, capable, social, and filled with opportunities. but you're also lazy, incompetent, ignorant, and overall lackluster. Both of these personas are you. It's your choice to keep on being one for the good or for the bad. It's also your choice to succumb to the easy way out or make a significant change that will impact your life. Make it so that in the future, the next challenge will be easier to start, and your desire to stop is replaced with your desire to keep going with an unstoppable force. In this moment of your life, it's okay for you, and you to be selfish. Don't be a narcissistic person, but be able to recognize that you have to put yourself first to succeed at times. As Julie once told me, it's harder to pull someone up from the chair when you're on the ground than for them to pull you down. At that moment of time, I was the one on the ground, but now I found my chair and I'm now learning how to stand, and you will too. I hope every single one of you have an amazing life, whatever that may be for you. I hope you attain it, because you're more than capable. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Angel Patel. So good morning to the honored guests, esteemed faculty and staff, friends and family of my fellow graduates, and to the class of 2019. I would like to start by saying thank you to my family. I see you guys over there. Life is easier with you guys in it. Mom and Dad, thank you for being my rock to our endless car rides or our afternoon stops at Taco Bell. You guys have always been there for me, and I love you. Dada, ba, kaitri ba, mamasi. Thank you for the sacrifices you have made for me. To Shay, thank you for being the little sister I never knew I needed, but I will always love. And to Bio, thank you for being my personal chauffeur. And for being the best big brother in the world. To Gina, thank you 1,000 times over for your unconditional support. To Gabby, Kennedy, Erica, Danny, Jasmine, Rania, and the cluster of us in the senior section, thank you for being great friends through these 4 years. Even though Danny made life a lot harder than it had to be. Okay, I'm good. I would like to thank a couple of teachers who made life at the Law Magnet easier as well. Mr. Perez and Mr. Jennings, I don't know where you are, but thank you for always having my back. To Ms. Rojas, thank you for being the mom of the Law Magnet, being on my behind about everything. It really made a difference. Mr. Lewis, thank you for seeing my potential in me before anyone else could and making me understand that I have the potential to achieve greatness. And to the Three Musketeers, thank you for for teaching me that life is more important than a report card. These teachers have made a huge impact on my life, and I wouldn't be here without them, so I just like to say thank you. 2019, as we close this chapter in our life, let's take a look down memory lane. The first year of high school. We had bright, shining faces, although it was mostly because we had oily skin. We didn't know our way around Townview, although I'm pretty sure we still don't. We were eager to explore, to make new friends, to learn, to live, and to laugh. We were told that high school was going to be the best and quickest years of our lives, and boy, they were. We met each other at fish camp and exchanged kicks. Thank God for the destruction of that app. We went to Mi Escuelita and talked to little kids about Dr. Seuss. We went to AP Human Geography and played countless different rounds of Cahoots. Snapchat came out with filters that allowed us to throw rainbows, and calling our friends Slim Thick was the newest trend. We made new friends, some of whom we still walk the hallways with, and we truly did learn, live, and laugh. To be completely honest, I don't remember anything that happened in sophomore year. It was short and sweet. Our classes were a breeze, allowing us to learn more about ourselves, to make new friends, to learn, to live, and to laugh. We chilled in world history and watched several crash course videos. I can still hear John Green talk about the Mongols. We memorized equations about Harambe and fast track and forgot everything but the FOIL method, first, outer, inner, last. And we learned that almost all of America was afraid of clowns. A blur, a short and sweet blur. We lost some friends and gained some new ones. We developed relationships that'll last us a lifetime, but we truly did learn, live, and laugh. Junior year, otherwise known as the hardest year of our lives. The SAT kicked our behind, but we took it again and were delivered with the same score. The finish line was now in sight, and we finally got a taste of what life was going to be like in college. We were given more freedom from our teachers and our parents to find out what we were going to be, who we are, and where we're going. We finally had the time to learn, live, and laugh. We took more rigorous classes. Almost all of our schedules were APs, and even though that work led to multiple all-nighters, we persevered. Our stress levels skyrocketed, and our seminar class did not help with that one bit, but at the end of the day, junior year was worth it. And though, during this time, many of us doubted our own ability, we finally saw a glimpse of our own hidden potential. We survived, and in that time, we learned, we lived, and we laughed. Senior year, the last chance for us to make the best out of high school. There were a lot of highs and a lot of lows, but we made it through. We had amazing teachers like Mr. Lindsay that made an already stressful and hectic year a little bit easier. We had friends like Israel and Maddie, who were always late to class, but were always in your corner when you needed them. We grew from adversity and began the first step across the finish line, what to do after this 4-year race. The uncertainty lurked in our heads for quite some time before we finally came up with a decision. Some of us applied to college, some to the military, some to new jobs, but it was our decision, our future, and our lives. Applying to college was more stressful than the past 17 years combined. Picking a college was like choosing what to wear any given day. You have to contemplate the fit, the weather, the event, the comfort. Sometimes the fit was perfect, but the weather wasn't, and other times the fit was comfortable, but the outfit didn't call for that. After trying on 100 different outfits, we have all finally found the one. And though the work we put into every other outfit goes unnoticed and is eventually forgotten, we are finally able to confidently walk out the door and into the next chapter of our lives. At the end of senior year, we said, see you later to those friends we made along the way, and we reminisced on all the times we said learn, live, and laugh. In this short time of reflection, before you move your tassel, we began to understand why people say learn, live, and laugh. It means to always try your best to learn new things, to explore the world you live in, and to remember that laughing is one way to make the world a better place. We have the potential to achieve greatness, class of 2019. The future is in our hands. We all have the power to enact change in the world. At some point during your 4 years here, we have all feared for our lives. The danger of being shot at school or in our community is still present if we do not do something to change that. Our family, your little brothers or sisters, may have to deal with the same problem. We have the ability to enact change, class of 2019. We are the future, and the world is ours for the taking. Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it.
I want to start the speech by saying Big Bird, and good morning parents, family members, faculty and staff. Again, I want to start the speech by revealing some things about myself. I was never the brightest, nor the most talented. If there were a race to determine where we stand with these characteristics, I would have never known where the race started or where it ended. All my colleagues eventually realized how low my abilities were when I constantly bothered them for help. There were nights I remained restless, confined within the black and white pages of books, so I could keep track of everybody else. I'm just another first generation student who was inspired to try his best and continue where his parents had left off. I'm the son of 2 dropouts who never made it to high school. They never had the financial status to continue their education, and sadly, I was almost in the same situation. My bad. Any one of us could have stood here and given this speech. It was just by luck that I'm standing here representing the voice of our class. The funny thing is, my best characteristics are insignificant in comparison to my companions. I was never the most studious. Rodolfo Gomez takes that place in my book. He was in about 5 different classes last year, and he still had enough time to keep all his grades up. I was never the most hardworking. I know Rios faced many problems leading up to 2019 senior year, but still had the will and strength to continue her schoolwork and graduate alongside with us. There were many times that I wanted to drop out, but a close family member of mine always lit the fire for me to continue. He made my difficulties seem insignificant in comparison to what he went through. His name is Diego Canchola. He's within the crowd somewhere. I understand that some of you have done what I mentioned and more, and I want to apologize for not getting to know every single one of you and tell your stories. After today, there won't be any more pointless schoolwork. There won't be a security guard patrolling the school entrance during our lunch. We'll be treated as adults, and as such, we won't be reminded of the consequences that come with our actions. Nonetheless, we're ready for what's ahead. We're within this crowd, even after having faced Mr. Flores. We are here, even after facing a significant amount of schoolwork from Ms. Simpson, after the problematic assignments from Mr. Jessup, the stress from Mr. Sapathy, the confusion of Mr. Pan, the list goes on. Overall, we've made it through Townview. What we thought was impossible during our first week at Townview has now become a reality. My family is filled with dropouts. My father made it to his last year in elementary school. My mother made it to her last year in middle school, and I made it to my last year in high school. However, I'm not planning on stopping here. Just like I'm making a choice and breakthrough for myself, we're all making our own decisions, and not those that were set in stone for us. We've heard the phrases, have a wonderful Wednesday, and have a fantastic Friday. But we've never heard the phrase, have a special Saturday, because after today, we're Townview alumni. Meg.
Good morning. I am Laura Colin, the class president of the Judge Barefoot Sanders Law Magnet. Dr. Blackburn has been a career educator since 1986, beginning with the Dallas ISD as an instrumental music teacher before serving as an assistant principal in the West Dallas area. He served as a principal in Goodrich, Texas, and Duncanville, Texas. Dr. Blackburn was an adjunct professor of educational administration at various colleges and universities in the North Texas area. He was elected to the Dallas ISD Board of Trustees in June 2001 and provided leadership in several positions while on the board. Buenos días, me llamo Laura Colin, soy la presidenta de la clase de la escuela The Judge Barefoot Sanders Law Magnet. El Dr. Blackburn ha sido un educador de carrera desde 1986. Empezó con el Distrito Escolar de Dallas como profesor de música instrumental antes de ser subdirector en el área de West Dallas. El doctor fue director en Goodrich, Texas y Duncanville, Texas. El Dr. Blackburn fue profesor adjunto de administración educativa en varias universidades en el norte de Texas. Fue elegido al Consejo de Fideicomisarios del Distrito Escolar de Dallas en junio del 2001 y ha proporcionado liderazgo en varios puestos durante su tiempo en el Consejo. Dr. Blackburn, if you could join the stage, please.
Good morning. Let me say to the crowd in blue up there, good morning. Now I'm going to turn to the left to the crowd in white over here, the grad squad. Good morning. All right. It's only my last time we're greeting you at the graduation. But I want to say thank you to Principal Feimster and Broughton for allowing me this last opportunity to approach and to speak to the graduating class of the Law Magnet and the Business Magnet. Angel, you see, it is a privilege and an honor to have this opportunity to address you on this milestone occasion. Congratulations on making it to this point in your life, your commencement into adulthood. You see, Margarita, I will keep my remarks short because I realize how eager you are to get your hands on your diploma. You worked hard for them. You are eager to join your family and your friends to share your joy with them. You are eager to leave your past and get started with your plans for the future. You see, Octavia, you have been favored for great potential. I ask you to continually speak favor over your life. Ismael, I encourage you to look at your past because your past has determined where you are at this very moment. What you do today will determine where you are tomorrow. So Laura, I ask you, are you moving forward or simply standing still? Either way, always walk and live in the favor. Now, as I reflect on the past 18 years, Jacobs, Many of you were just barely born in 2001, the same year that I was elected to the Dallas ISD Board of Trustees, representing District 5, representing your school, representing you. I have served my best, realizing that no person is perfect, and neither are the decisions that we make. We learn from the few mistakes that we made because we have made many more wise decisions. Reflect on your first year in school, Wendy, starting in pre-K. Remember your teacher as you looked up to her? Megan, do you remember the other teachers and principals and counselors and librarians and many other school staff that helped you shape your education in elementary school? What was your favorite subject in middle school? Who were the teachers that showed favor towards you? Jacqueline, do you remember the custodian, the cafeteria worker who talked to you when you needed to hear something good during those bad times? When teachers seemed to be hard on you about learning, do you remember the teacher assistant, the clerk, or the secretary who helped you understand? Jose, what about the business or community person who came to visit your high school to mentor you, to tutor you, or simply to listen to you? Erica, do you remember your high school principal who stopped and listened to you as you shared your concerns about the great school food, the horrible dress code, and those activities that you really wanted but couldn't quite fit into your schedule? Your leadership showed for your classmate. Gabriella, always remember your parents, grandparents, and other family members who helped you. They were there when others were not. Remember your priorities: God, family, self, and then others. As you reflect on your past, envision your future. Remember, you are favored. You see, Carlos, I wish you great success in life. Remember what you have learned in high school. Go forth throughout the world representing Law Magnet and Business Magnet, and always represent Dallas ISD well. Tony, your high school years may be over, but remember, your education continues. Your best is yet to come because you are favored. Congratulations, graduates. Keep your head to the sky. Let him be the wind beneath your wings. May his spirit be with you always. Now, parents, you have done a great job. Families and friends, keep your arms of love around these graduates. Help them find their many successes. Graduates, in the midst of your celebrations, I encourage you to find time to remember and thank those who helped you get to here. Graduates, I want you to rise up right now. Thank that crowd. Thank that crowd. Thank this crowd over here. Graduates, I want you to stand up. Thank those that have helped you get to this very moment. It is a great day for Townview. Congratulations.
As principals of the Yvonne A. Ewell Townview Magnet Center, we hereby affirm that each candidate has met all requirements for graduation as determined by the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District, and they are qualified to receive their diplomas or they are otherwise qualified to participate in this graduation ceremony consistent with the laws of the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District.
On behalf of the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Michael Hinojosa, and as the Chief Schools Officer of the Dallas Independent School District, I am pleased to confirm the certification of the 2019 graduating class of the Judge Barefoot Sanders Law Magnet, and the School of the Business and Management at Yvonne A. Ewell Townview Center.
I am pleased to award these diplomas, certifying that these students are indeed graduates of the Dallas Independent School District. Graduates, congratulations.
So you say you want to keep it there? Well, you know they're going to start shaking hands as soon as they come up.
Introducing the 2019 graduating class of the Judge Barefoot Sanders Law Magnet. Angel Patel, Valedictorian. Margarita Niño, Salutatorian. Georgina Hernandez. Kennedy Miles. Armando Belmonte. Cynthia Lopez. Teodoro Garcia. Jocelyn Jaramillo. Hassan O'Shea. David Aguirre. Danny Amir. Christopher Babineau. Joanna Briones Ramirez. Justin Castillo. Adrián Cerda. Ulixa Chavez. Laura Colín. Carlos Cortez. Jonathan Dominguez. Amy Dominguez. Helga Estrada. Rafael Favela. Erika Flores. Josiah Flores. John Fuentes. Leslie Fuentes. Jacob Galvan. Erika Garcia. Gorette Garcia. Karina Garcia. Samantha Graciano. Ashley Guerra. Catherine Gutierrez. Ana Guzman. Ariana Hall. Victor Enriquez. Michaela Hernandez Buckland. Daniel Hernandez. Celeste Hernandez. Chimera Keith. Sadaya Lewis. Michelle Marquez. John Martinez. Josephine Martinez. Christian McGowan. Bhumi Mehta. Marta Monsivais. Melissa Morales. Jacqueline Moreno. Sarah Mosqueda. Jessica Olivares. Hugo Ortiz. Shania Parker. Tony Peeler. Rania Perales. Chloe Pinales. Stephanie Ramirez. Eric Razo. Yasmin Reyes. Maria Rios. Brenda Rivera. Tatiana Rivers. Shariah Robertson. Jasmine Rogers. Giovanna Rodriguez. Madeline Romero. Salome Roong. Gabriela Salinas. Andy Sanchez. Jennifer Santos. Jasmine Smith. Jaylene Solache. Antonia Stevens. Catherine Stevens. Taylor Toscano. Wendy Valdespino. Gabriela Vasquez. Giselle Vasquez. Stacy Velasquez. Camila Washington. Jayla Whitaker. Kendra Williams. This is the graduating class of the Judge Barefoot Sanders Law Magnet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the graduating class 2019 of the School of Business Management. Octavio Martinez Favela. Ismael Carreño. Ariana Morales. Rodolfo Gómez Arteaga. Dalia Mendoza. Anthony Mendoza. Samuel Villalobos. Ming Kostak. Danny Bao. Alejandro Argueta. Christopher Aguilar. Dennis Alvarado. Justin Arce. Leslie Arriaga Robledo. Brandon Baeza. Blanca Berumen. Sandy Berumen. Avina Roxanne Borjas. Damaris Botello. Kennedy Brewster. César Cabrera. Ariadne Campos. Giovanni Cárdenas. José Carreño. Anthony Carrión. Kevin Castañeda Valverde. Jesús Chávez. Leslie Compeán. Diana Correa. Jeremiah Crosby. Israel Cuellar. Luis Delgadillo. Javier Díaz. Mathab Nasserine Díaz. Anthony Domínguez. Christian Domínguez. Lee Domínguez. Roberto Dorado. Jim Estala. Diego Estrada. Samantha Fass. Benjamin Garcia. Felix González. Gerardo González. Jacob González. Xavier Gutiérrez. Wen Hao. Taylor Hayes. Ari Hernández. Mark Hernández. Alex Huerta. Joshua Jernigan. María Elena Jerónimo. Meliza Jimenez. Marasia Jimenez. Danielle Jones. Carlos Lainez. Jonathan Landeros. Sebastián López. Alejandro Lozoya. Alondra Márquez. Cameron Marsh. Hector Martínez. Sabrian McCray. Rubén Medina Carrillo. Abigail Mejía. Sholatzi Méndez. Alejandro Mendoza. Brianna Miller. Guillermo Montero. Jason Moreno. Wendy Caroline Moreno. Brian Muciño. Michael Murillo. Anthony Obregón. Jenna O'Brien. José Ordaz. Verónica Ortiz. Carlos Pañagua Emiliano. Kaylar Park. Vanessa Pedrosa. Mauricio Pérez García. Christian Rebolloso. Jamal Richardson. Ana Ríos. Carlos Rivera. Chase Robinson. Isaac Robledo. Daisy Marie Rodriguez. Daniel Rodríguez. José Ángel Rojas. Juan Rojas. Agustín Romero. Caleb Salinas. Jesús Sánchez. Pablo Santos Morales. José Saucedo. Moisés Serna. Saraí Cifuentes. Zaire Talford. Bryson Thomas. Jackson Tolbert. Kong Tran. Ryan Tucker. Julissa Vargas. Max Vasquez. Megan Vasquez. Vanessa Vega. Braulio Vergara Licea. Kevon Wade. Destiny Wallace. Oneida Warren. Trinity Wesley. Anthony Zuniga. Jorge Zuniga. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 graduating class of the School of Business Management.
As we close this ceremony, let us be reminded that graduating from high school is the first milestone. Remember, life is a journey. It allows you to fulfill your dreams and work to your potential. Remember what your parents and teachers have taught you, and always stay focused. Believe in yourselves, and do not look back. Go forth and do great things. Would all seniors please stand? To the parents of the graduates, after 18 years of dedication and sacrifice, this graduation is dedicated to you. Graduates, are you ready? You may move your tassels from right to left. On behalf of the principals, I now declare you graduates from the Yvonne A. Ewell Townview Magnet Center.